Hey guys, I thought I would just do a quick video, and in this I'm going to try and show you an exercise which I find is quite useful for developing your finger exercises for 1, 2 and 4, and then 1, 3 and 4, and 1, 2 and 3. And it's because I see lots of people who play pentatonic scales and they play them with their one and third finger quite a lot, so they just play them. Alright, like that. And then there are other people who play it 1, 4, 1, 3. So now, when I play my pentatonic scales, as you can probably hear there, I started off playing them 1, 2, 3 when I kind of started, and then when my guitar teacher told me about that I should be using my fourth finger a lot more. Now, I kind of, I think it's good and I think it's bad, because in some ways I think, oh God, I spent so long trying to then, relearn how to play these scales because I was having to use my forefinger a lot more. And also I think it's good because it's developed my forefinger so it's a bit stronger than it would have been if I had have just kind of completely ignored it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this exercise. Now, so what we're going to be doing is we are going to be climbing up. And we start on fret 2, and I'm doing it on the D string, but feel free to move it around onto other strings after you've done this one. Alright, so we start on the 2nd fret with our first finger. We then play the 4th fret with our 2nd finger, and then we play the 5th fret with our 3rd finger. So the first part will go. Alright, then we move to our position up, and we start with our first finger on the 4th fret. We play the 5th fret with our 2nd finger, and we play the 7th fret with our 4th finger. So that put together sounds like this. We then shift our hand up again, and we put our first finger onto the 5th fret. We're going to be playing, and this is a bit of a stretch, but this is good because you'll start getting more kind of used to it. So we've got our first finger on the 5th fret, 2nd finger on the 7th fret, and then our pinky, which is going to be on the 9th fret there. So that put together sounds like this. Then we switch and move our hand up again. And we use 1, 2 and 3, and we're on the 7th fret, so first finger, 7th fret, 2nd finger on the 9th fret, and then 3rd finger on the 10th fret. So this is what it sounds like all together. And then on the last one we have 1, 2 and 4. So we're going to go from the 9th fret, then to the 10th fret with our 2nd finger, and then we're going to go to the 12th fret with our 4th finger. Alright, so that's what it sounds like all together. Alright, now on the way back down, we've been using, we have been using 1, 2 and 3. So what we're going to try and do is on the way back down we're going to go 4, 2, 1, so on the 12th fret, then with the 4th finger, down to the 10th fret with the 2nd finger, and then down to the 9th fret with our 1st finger. And then we're going to move our 4th finger so that it starts on the 10th fret. We are then going to move to the 9th fret with our 3rd finger, and then we're going to move to the 7th fret with our 1st finger. So this is what this part sounds like going on the way down. Alright. Then we move from this point, and we move to keep our 4th finger in the right place on the 9th fret. Then we go from the 9th fret down to the 7th fret with our 2nd finger, and we then go to our 5th fret with our 1st finger. So that all joined together sounds like this. Alright. Then we shift up again with our little finger and we land on the 7th fret, and then we play 4th finger on the 7th fret, 2nd finger on the 5th fret, and 1st finger on the 4th fret. And then we shift our hand up to the 5th fret, we put our 4th finger on the 5th fret, third finger on the third fret, and then, oh sorry, fourth fret, and then first finger on the second fret. Alright, that's what it is like when it's broken down into its very kind of small elements. Now, the great thing about this is you can move it onto different strings, you can move it, as I said, the patterns will kind of work, you play around with them. The main thing is to try and develop the movement between, maybe on the way up, going 1, 2 and 3, and on the way back down, 4, 3, 1. And then again, you can go the other way, so go 1, 4, 1, 3, 4, and then 1, 3, 4 on the way up, and then on the way back down, switch it up so you're going 3, 2, 1. Alright, it's up to you. But when you hopefully get it up to tempo, you'll probably be able to get it something like this. I'll be going 1, 2, 3 on the way up, and then on the way back down I'll be going 4, 4, 2, 1. 4, 3, 1. Here we go. Okay, and I think that once you've got it to that point, I mean, you can obviously take it up further. You can start kind of trying to, all that kind of stuff. Do what you want with it, but hopefully that kind of gets you moving those fingers a little bit more and experimenting with trying to use that fourth finger, even if you don't like using it. All right, take